So no new notes today because it's solving equations. It's not really solving log equations. It's really just solving log and exponent equations. So today I will answer questions from worksheet 6. We'll do a few from worksheet 7 together to kind of get you going. And then hopefully you can finish before you leave. And then watch the Astros win tonight. That's the plan. Go Stros. Well, we're not going to win the World Series tonight. I promise you that. We could lose the World Series tonight. That is true. All right. How about questions from worksheet 6? Let's get that out and look at it. 10 and 12. Number 10. Thank you. Assault is encouraged if it's to encourage people to do homework. All right, looking at number 10. This is on worksheet 6. Natural log x plus 1 minus natural log x. So this is not... This is the second type of equation where it's not just log equals log. It's one that's a little more involved than that. I want to condense those two. And how do I condense when subtraction is involved? I'll divide. I'll divide the two arguments. So x plus 1 over x equals 1. Yes, please do not simplify those x's. Don't do that. Okay, so that's better. Stop it. I'm not crossing those x's out. And people suggesting it or suggesting it with a smile on your face, so I hope that means you're joking about that. Do not cross out those x's. What do I want to do next, though? The fishhook thing. E, yep. E to the 1 equals x plus 1 over x. Right, the fishhook gets rid of the ln. That's why we fishhook, so that we don't have a log problem anymore.
Wait, then you can natural log. No.
That would get me right back where I started if I natural log both sides. It wouldn't be wrong.
Wait, now can you delete that x?
Nope. I don't like that x. So what can you do? Multiply by that x. So I like that you don't like it, but the fix is to multiply by it.
What does x do? Wait, the x to the e.
So now we have e times x, which seems weird. But remember, e is a number. A weird number, but just a number. So that's like 2.7x.
That's a weird one.
Can you just divide by...
Well, I need to get the x's together on one side. So let's subtract an x. And then here's, boy, if you made it this far, that's good, but there's still one more. I don't want to divide by e. I do want to divide by the number in front of x. That's true, but I've got two x's over there. What would you do if I had 5x minus 2x equals 1? What would you do with that?
Wait, could you natural log and get rid of that e?
Hold on, what would you do with 5x minus 2x? You combine them. And when you say combine them, nobody ever shows this step because this is ridiculous. But what your brain does is says, oh, there's an x on both of those. And 5 minus 2 is 3, so 3x. Nobody shows that step, and I wouldn't expect you to. I'd be like, what are you doing? But your brain does that step. It says, okay, let me put the x to the side. 5 minus 2 is 3.
Is the x
So you're
basically
putting the e
just
to the side, or you're putting the x to the side.
So I'm going to put the x to the side, and I'm going to do e minus 1. Except I can't really do e minus 1, so I'm just stuck with e minus 1.
So then do you divide by e minus 1?
And now I'll divide by e minus 1. Plus you start looking at your answer choices, and you're like, wait a minute, I'm getting close here.
And why wouldn't you just divide by x?
1 over e minus 1 there. Divide by x? I'm trying to get x by itself. I don't want to divide by x. I want to divide by something that leaves x. So yeah, that one's an algebra problem more than a pre-cal problem. The pre-cal was the first 2 steps. Algebra was the next 3 or 4 steps. Good question, though.
So B is almost exactly the same, except it's just x minus 1 instead of x plus 1. So,
Oh, number 11 you mean?
oh yeah, what did I say?
You said B.
Oh.
But yes.
Um,
Yeah, number 11 is really similar. So
It'll be the same process.
it's going to be the same process. And since, I don't know, if I had to guess, I'd guess the answer is B, because it's not going to be C, because that would be the same thing.
You just flip them. You just flip
So
them.
I got negative 1 over 1 minus E, but that's not.
Well, yes. So eventually you get negative 1 over 1 minus E. I'm okay with that. What if you multiplied the top and the bottom by negative 1? Only because that's not an answer choice. So I want to sort of force it into an answer choice. So that would give me 1 over negative 1 plus E. That's not an answer choice. Well, E minus 1's an answer choice, but that's the same as this one, so I'm a little suspicious. Now I need to back up and...
The answer key says B is the right answer.
So condense, rewrite, fix the fraction. Move the x over. Factor out the x. So negative 1 over E minus 1. That's not what I started with down there. Did you make it that far?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're right, that's not an answer choice. But I can fix that, or I can
It's just E minus 1.
I can multiply top and bottom by negative 1.
Or E plus 1. Wait. No.
Negative E plus 1, but that's the same thing as
E minus
1 minus E. So 10 and 11 were far more about algebra than pre-cal.
Go ahead, Jason. How does that last step work? Getting from that 1 or negative
From here.
1 over E minus 1 to the other part. Good.
Those were two good ones. Anything else?
12.
Number 12. So if we do the fishhook thing, 5 to the x equals 625. Well, I don't know, but 5 to the first is 5. 5 squared is 25. 5 cubed is 125. And 5 to the fourth is 625. So that means x is 4. So condense, fishhook. That's most of them. Condense and then fishhook. And then don't mess up the algebra after that.
So we're not using a calculator this one.
Correct. Don't need a calculator for these. Besides, if you use the calculator,
It would just be for getting the
you wouldn't. Most of them wouldn't help anyway.
It would just be for the.
I mean, I guess it could help
Yeah.
you figure out powers
It
of
would-
5,
it would be that part.
but you can't type that straight into a calculator. So
No, but you'd have to know how to get there, and with the calculator, just make finding the power of easier.
well, there's some calculators that do know how to do that. Is the problem, including ours. If you know the right buttons to push to get there, it will do base 5 for you. Anything else from worksheet 6? Ty? 15. Yeah, that's a good one. All that stuff going on there. Let's see. Evaluate all that when x is negative 1. So I have a choice here. I can do all the condensing first and then stick negative 1 in there. Or I can put -1 in there first and then do the condensing.
Just put it in first.
Let's condense.
I think condense first.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm going to put all of those coefficients up at the top. So natural log x plus 3 cubed minus natural log x plus 2 to the 4th plus natural log x plus 4 squared. So all those coefficients can hop back up as exponents. And then anything that's positive is going to be multiplied. So x plus 3 cubed, x plus 4 squared. And then subtraction is going to lead to division inside the log. So x plus 2 to the 4th on the inside.
So you can just combine all of those in one step.
Yeah. Yeah, there's multiple ways to get there, like
And then you just put the
with multiple steps, but why bother? Just anything that's positive is going to be multiplied. Anything that's negative is going to be divided.
And now you just put the negative.
Now I'll put -1 in. And just be super careful here. Let's see, -1 plus 3 is 2. -1 plus 4 is 3. -1 plus 2 is 1. So let's see, 8 times 9 divided by 1. Natural log of 72, and that's one of my answer choices. That's, I don't know, find that one humorous. I see where they got that one. 8 plus 9 is 17, but no. Good question, because that was a lot of condensing on that one.